Hey there guys, in today's video we're going to be doing a review of the Spraying Airsoft shotgun. This particular model is made by JG and it's a shell loading shotgun. So we'll start this video off by going over some of the features of the gun and then move into a shooting test later on. Going over some overall specs for the gun, it can shoot around 330 FPS and it can be extended to 30.4 inches. When it's retracted, it's 26.4 inches long. We can also really quickly go over some of the accessories that this gun comes with. First of all, it comes with shells because it is a shell loading shotgun. Each of these hold 14 rounds, and it also comes with a little carrier that can be attached to the gun. We also have a speed loader, an unjamming rod, and a small pack of BBs. And last we have materials to make a sling for the shotgun. For the shell carrier that I mentioned, I'd recommend putting it here, one loop through the trigger guard and one just in front so it doesn't interfere with the shell ejector switch. This way you can load shells in, be able to close the hatch without it getting caught on this, or you could not use the carrier at all, that works too. Once you run out of BBs in one shell, you can just press this ejector switch and it'll pop the shell back out. Also, for loading each individual shell, I would highly recommend using the speed loader that's included. I found that it's really hard to load these shells by hand, like thumbing one BB in at a time. Going back to the main piece of hardware, we'll talk about some of the other features. As I mentioned earlier, the stock is extendable. You can put it in one of 5 positions. On the hull of this gun, we also have 5 sets of rails. We have one here above the grip, one on top of the gun, and then 3 on this lower handguard. And that's 2 on each side and 1 beneath. These would be nice if you want to mount something like a flashlight or a laser sight, or even like a red dot on top. Then of course, being a shotgun, we have the pump right here. Every time you cock this back and forward, it'll load 1 BB into the chamber. Then of course you can just pull the trigger to fire, but if you want it on safety, you can push the little button here in from the left hand side. If you want it ready to fire, you push it in from the right. On the right side of the gun, just above the shell loading slot, there's the hop up switch. Having it towards the back of the gun is on normal, and then pushing it forward has it hopped up. And then if you'd like to attach the included sling or a separate one, you could mount them at these 2 points here and here. That's about it for the features of this gun though, so I think we'll go ahead and go outside and start the shooting test. So in the shooting test today, we're going to be using .20 gram BBs from a distance of about 30 feet. I'm going to set some cans up behind me and then we'll move on to a bullseye target for accuracy, and I guess we'll get started. So the shooting test for the cans went pretty well, so I think for the next step we're going to do this bullseye target to test out the grouping for this gun. We'll go ahead and get started on that. That's pretty good too. So here we have the 5 shots for the shooting test, and one of them even landed right on the bullseye, which I was pretty impressed with. From this range of 30 feet, I think you're going to have a really easy time hitting a human-sized target, and even at distances a little bit past that. That being said, once you get around to like 50 to 60 feet, you're going to start noticing some more variations in where the BB starts to travel. Overall, I think this is a great close quarters airsoft shotgun for the price of 25 bucks on e-bike. It's hard to beat. There's a couple other shotguns that are similar to this in similar price, but they're not shell loading, and I think that's kind of cool. The only gripe that I have with this is that sometimes the pump gets stuck on the last little bit and you have to push it a little bit harder to get it to be able to fire. Other than that, I think it's a pretty great gun. As you've seen at close ranges, it's pretty accurate. If you guys would like to learn more about this gun or perhaps pick one up for yourself, I'll have a link in the description below for you guys to check it out. I think that's going to be about it for this video though, guys. So as always, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to post those down below, and I will see you in the next video.